Well, we're moving on up to the side.
Hey everyone, Jim and Chris back with a pretty exciting video. This one's fun. We are moving on up. I love that show. So when you start a business, like Chris and his dad did all those years ago, you're really worried about getting, at least in real estate investing. Any mentors taught me the money's in the deals. Service in the deals. Serve your clients, serve your investors, and get great deals. And you guys were pinnacle at that. It wasn't easy. We started back in the bulk foreclosures and then teamed up and went into this crazy thing called build to rent. But you got to be housed somewhere. And we're housed in an office that Chris got us into many years ago. We're saying bye. We're saying bye-bye. This will be the last time we're filming here. You can see from all the video shots coming up to you right now, it did its job, right? Chris took a lot of heat for it because at first it was unbelievable. But as we started to grow, we were expected to, have something a little more fancy.
Apparently, what I've heard is that this is not in the best neighborhood.
Well, I am not going to tell any stories about potentially homeless people knocking on the glass when I filmed the podcast. That may or may not have happened.
Was that yesterday?
That was recently. But to Chris and Carter's credit, you gotta choose your growth times. We see people jump into too big of things and too many growth patterns, and it was too early. And we, at Chris's leadership, held it back until Sumitomo really said, guys, we're really about to go to the next level, and so we got to have a new space to do it. And as you can see, this new space is impressive. And our CEO, CFO, Leslie, and Becky, director, they've worked really hard for months and months to make this happen. But we're not just moving it to look better. There's more things we got to be able to accommodate in this new office space. Do you want to kind of talk about it? Because I know this was a big move for you. You loved being in this office.
I love this office. Plus the overhead's pretty low.
It is.
We bought it right a long time ago and have a low interest rate. So overhead is one of the things I look at every day.
Smart.
But ultimately, when we moved here, we moved from a much smaller office in a much worse location. So
this was moving on up.
This was moving on up. 8 years ago, we really felt like we moved up when we moved here. This building's 12,000 square feet, and we occupied 3,000 square feet when we moved in, and we leased the rest of the building out. And as we grew over the years, we ended up having to move our tenants out to occupy the space ourselves, to where we now occupy all 12,000. And we had to rent 2,000 square feet across the street just to house everybody. We're still doubled up in a lot of offices. If you've been here lately to do a tour or to come visit the property managers, you have probably seen that we're stacked in here like sardines. So right now we're occupying about 14,000 square feet in total. Our new office is 30,000 square feet, and it's beautiful. Good news is, the office market is pretty tight right now. So they swung us a good deal to believe it or not, I'm saying we're actually renting a space.
I know.
It's hard to believe, but
it's part of the plan for growth on this one.
That's right. We didn't like what was going on in office. We feel like occupancies are going down in the office space, so we just didn't feel comfortable buying another office building right now. But because occupancies are going down, the office owners are given some great incentives. So we got a beautiful build out, a bunch of brand new furniture, which if you've seen our furniture, we need that too. So as much as I love our current building and I hate to see it go, we were really excited. We just took the team through the tour last Friday. It was the first time they got to see it, and they were blown away, as was I when I showed up. It looked fantastic.
More spaces, more offices, more cubicles. So there's me.
It's beautiful.
It's really nice. Really
beautiful.
Nice. Way better than the last place we were at.
This is like a little restaurant almost.
Like a little cafe almost.
Yeah,
it's
a cafe, yeah.
You said something about a coffee machine?
Yeah, there'll be coffee machines.
Well, a couple of things that are going to happen from this. First of all, the team. I mean, when we moved into this building, was there 40 people on the team? Mm-hmm. So we're over 120 now, and that's growing. And for what we're about to move into, we want the existing team that's here and the ones that are going to be joining us soon to be even happier, to be even, more comfortable and more excited. In this space, we saw it on Friday, it really does have a real exciting, inspiring environment to it. The location is the nicest in Jacksonville near the St. John's Town Center, which is going to be phenomenal for our team, and we really care about their success and their enjoyment, and we know that's going to just breed such a great environment. So it's great for our team. And secondly, it's great for our investors. We are going to be able to have such a better service-orientated build-out with the things that we're working on in property management, in building and construction, because we're now building for some of the larger institutions and family offices and more educational partners who have a lot of investors, and we really got to be able to have a bigger home base in order to do that. And we also love for our investors to visit. We're going to have more of our own training center there now, where investors are going to be able to come in and see the office, see in the trenches of what happens in each division, and also be able to do some learning right there in the office. And that's something of great excitement. And then a third thing that Chris and I haven't really even unveiled yet is with all the issues, and some of you may have seen our construction rescue program, there's been a lot of builders trying to do what we do. It's not easy. It's not easy. But the one thing that we know about the build-to-rent space is this is here to stay, and there's a big need for it. And we can't do it all. We're going to grow, and we're growing into Texas and Tennessee, as a lot of you know, and deeper into Florida. But other builders want to understand, how do we do what we do? How do we help create better systems so that we can achieve the same things of what Chris and Carter started and we're continuing to do. So Chris and I are actually going to start doing some training at the office for groups of real estate investors who run their own investment groups and builders who want to learn more about the build-to-rent business. We feel really lucky of what we've learned over this last decade. A lot of trial and error, a lot of things, and then getting Sumitomo to come aboard, we didn't realize all the things that we had to share and offer to other builders until they really gave us a more clarity about the magnitude of what we were actually doing. So, between our team, between you, our existing clients, and then other people that are wanting to train up, whether you have your own real estate investment company or builder, we're going to be able to help start doing some training facilities right there on our new office grounds. So we're excited about that. Anything else? Those are some pretty big things that we're adding to the plans.
Yeah, I think really the point that you hit on was the employee satisfaction. Mm-hmm. If our employees are happy, they're going to make our customers happy. And we really do feel like this new space will help us with recruiting, retention, and overall employee satisfaction. Yeah. And and that for all of us is great. Us as business owners, you as clients of ours, and your overall investment. Having that continuity of staff and team, showing up to a great location. I think I probably did not put enough focus on that over the years, and I really didn't even notice the difference until I went directly from here to go view that property finished, and then it struck me. So I really do think that that's going to be a big benefit for all of us collectively.
Yeah. So please come visit. We love visitors. I've always said that. So we are making sure that after we do our grand opening for our own team, which will be in about 2 weeks, we want to make sure that you're invited. Come visit us. Come see what we're setting up. We're very excited. We're very excited to share it. We'd love for you to be a bigger part of it. So we wanted to roll out the welcome to you. We'd love for you to come in and see us at the new office. As you can see, I know there's been lots of great video footage going through as Chris and I are talking here. We want you to be a part of it. We want you to see it. We want you to experience it. So come and visit. We're going to be setting up some things in the near future so that you can. But pick up your phone to your property counselor or give me a call if I'm working with you directly with one of your real estate groups. We'd love for you to come in, and we're excited to share that. So Chris, congratulations. Sorry to see the old office go. Not too sorry. Only Chris is, but we really appreciate it, and we're off to bigger and better things. We're really excited.
Thanks, everybody.
Take care.